worst cities to live in South America. While South America isn't the worst continent, it's also not the best. We can from now on till tomorrow list nice places to live in South America. That does not mean you can pack your bag and move right to just any city on the continent to work or live. In this video, I'll show you the 10 worst cities to live in South America so that you can have a very balanced view of living in South America. Before I continue, I need to quickly tell you that this ranking of the 10 worst cities to live in South America is based on my personal opinion. They're formed out of careful research from the views and sincere comments of tons of expats and others who have lived, visited and worked in many continents' cities. 10. Esmeraldas, Ecuador. Our profiling of the 10 worst cities to live in South America brings us to Ecuador and to the coastal city of Esmeraldas. The city is the capital of the Esmeraldas province and seat of the Esmeraldas canton. It has an international seaport as a city on the Pacific coast toward the mouth of the Esmeraldas River. It also has a small airport. Despite all that, I consider the city one of the worst to live in South America. The easy way to get to the city is by plane landing at Coronel Carlos Concha Torres International Airport. You can also board cruise ships that will dock in the port. However, passengers prefer to spend the day sightseeing locally, perhaps because of the cost of living. You may not enjoy living here because of the scarcity of jobs. 9. Natal, Brazil. The city of Natal in Brazil is another one of the worst cities to live in South America. This city and seaport in northern Brazil in the state of Rio Grande do Norte isn't the kind of city you'll live and sleep in with your two eyes closed. The first thing you may likely remember about Natal is that it's a popular tourist destination. Unfortunately, tourists are in for a nasty experience in this city with a crime rate of 69.56 per 100,000 inhabitants. With its population of 803,739, the city is beset by high rates of theft, physical abuse, sexual assault, burglary, carjackings, and murder. The high poverty rate in this city has been held responsible for the increase in crime in Natal in recent years, even though crime is never to be excused. 8. Valencia, Venezuela. The next one of the worst cities to live in South America is Valencia, the third largest city in Venezuela. This city in northern Venezuela is also the capital of the state of Carabobo. The Venezuelan city on the Cariales River, located some 106 miles away from Caracas, has around 1.8 million residents. This population alone deserves serious consideration on the part of anyone planning on settling in Valencia, as cities with high population density are prone to crimes. Just like other cities in Venezuela in recent years, Valencia has been witnessing a sharp increase in crime, no thanks to the harsh economic hardship and political instability. The rates of robberies, kidnapping, and sexual assault are uncomfortably high in Valencia. All these bring the crime rates here to 72.02 per 100,000 inhabitants. 7. La Paz, Bolivia. The city of La Paz, located in the western part of Bolivia, is the country's capital city. Honestly, there are a lot of interesting things to do in La Paz, and visitors can have adventurous outings as they bike down the world's most dangerous road, among other things to enjoy. However, the crime situation in La Paz demands that you engage your sixth sense whenever you are on the road in the city, especially any time after sunset. It is one of the worst cities to live in South America. If you live in this city and have on your expensive jewelry, flashy clothing, sophisticated handsets, or a big designer handbag, you might have sad stories to tell in the evening. 6. Juliaca, Peru. Juliaca, a city in the province of San Román in southern Peru, is another one of the worst cities to live in South America. If at all you want to go live in South America and you are attracted to Peru, beware of Juliaca. International security collaboration has focused on the Peruvian city of Juliaca as one of the largest exporters of cocaine. The city has even been considered by natives and tourists as one of the 3 most dangerous in Peru, according to a poll by the El Comercio newspaper. From the opinions of the 1,200 people from 16 principal cities in Peru, Juliaca is the heart of a thriving smuggling business and is among the worst cities to live in South America. 5. Fortaleza, Brazil. Let's go back to Brazil. Closely trailing Natal on several lists of Brazil's most dangerous cities is Fortaleza, the capital of the Ceará state. The city in northeastern Brazil, with its population to close to 4 million, is the fifth largest city in Brazil. You may at first be attracted by the economic prosperity of Fortaleza, which is the 12th richest city in the country. However, before you finalize your moves to South America, please remember that Fortaleza is among the worst cities to live in South America and one of the most dangerous to live in Brazil. The homicide rate is 83.5 per 100,000 citizens, while the rate of assault, rape, carjacking, mugging and other kinds of robberies are high, especially in areas such as Cais de Porto, Servilus, between Praia de Futuro and Centro, beaches and the suburbs. 4. Guayaquil, Ecuador. Seeing another city from Ecuador on this list shouldn't cause you to conclude that Ecuador is a bad country to visit. However, just as there are best cities in South America in Ecuador, there are, as we have seen, worst cities to live in South America in Ecuador. The very largest city in Ecuador, Guayaquil, is one of the worst cities in the continent that those planning on living in South America should mark. It's the capital of Guayas province and the location of Ecuador's main port. Located in the west of the country, the crime rate there is also very high at 80.89 per 100,000 residents. 3. Buenaventura, Colombia. If you are considering wealth alone, you may be inclined to rush down to Buenaventura. But the Colombian city is a place where wealth collides with violence. With its approximately 300,000 residents, Buenaventura has always found a place on the list of Colombia's and South America's deadliest cities. The city has a homicide rate of 144 per 100,000. It has one of the highest murder rates in South America. The city has been a center of a bloody war between rival gangs, which has further impoverished the city. It is also a major route for illegal drugs in the country and the continent. You won't want to live in such a city where you'll be vulnerable. 2. Feira de Santana, Brazil. The third Brazilian city on our list, Feira de Santana, is the second worst city to live in South America. Feira de Santana, a city in the state of Bahia, is about 100 kilometers northwest of Salvador, the state capital. With a population of 619,609, it is the second biggest city in the state. Its airport, historic buildings, cattle fairs and flourishing commerce facilitate high drug trafficking activities in the city and its region, and this makes it very dangerous. The crime rate in Feira de Santana is high, with assault, armed robbery, muggings, drug dealing, vandalism, carjacking and burgling topping the list. 1. Caracas, Venezuela. We have the very worst city to live in South America in Venezuela, and that is not surprising. The city is Caracas, the country's capital. According to recent research from the Economist Intelligence Unit, Caracas is the most dangerous city to live in the Western Hemisphere, ranking 131 out of a total of 140 cities globally evaluated by the recent research. Venezuela, which some time ago was the wealthiest country in South America, is now ravaged by hyperinflation and an imploding economy. If, from your experience, you know a Southern American city worse than these to live in, kindly share your thoughts in the comments section. If you love this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. Kindly share this video and click on the notification button so that you don't miss other informative and educative ones.